This question is often debated in the bass fishing world. When is the best time to catch big bass? Well, based on my experiences and my past history, I catch the most big bass when they're in predictable places. And for me, predictable places is often in the middle of the day between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. The reason being is because the sun is straight up overhead and it's pushing those fish into places where I know they're going to be, up underneath docks, buried up in vegetation. They're not going to be out roaming about like they do in low light periods when they may be more in an active feeding type of a situation. And yes, I've caught big bass first thing in the morning, and late in the evening, but as far as that day in, day out consistency, it has to be the middle of the day for me because I know they're going to be pushed into places, one where, I'm gonna say there's probably a bass right there. It's providing a lot of shade. And I've got lures and presentations that can really target those particular areas. Now, when it comes to predictable places as far as the shade goes, if you're in a clear water situation, you need to be thinking depth as well, all right? Shallow water situation like we've got here, these hyacinth mats, all this hydrilla, that's where they're going to be when that sun gets high and up overhead. But like my home lake where you can see down 20 feet down into the water, well, that's going to be a totally different situation. They can still get up underneath docks, but depth is going to be a key. So in that middle of the day period, I'm probably not going to be focusing on that top part of the water column unless it's by shade producing cover or structure. So middle of the day for me has been very, very good. Maybe it's because I've spent a lot of years tournament fishing and I was forced to fish the middle of the day. I couldn't just go ahead and put the boat back on the trailer at 9:30 or 10 in the morning. I had to fish through what could be that tough part of the day, but it has paid off over and over and over. What are your experiences for catching big fish, the biggest fish that you've caught? What time of day was it? Go ahead and drop it in the comments section down below. And hey, if you would like to watch a video that talks about my 2-lure process for locating fish, go ahead and watch this one right here. And make sure that you go out and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.